They say mothers always find a way. Sometimes that way just happens to look like a lie. My name is Anna, I'm 67, and all I ever wanted was peace. But peace is impossible when your home becomes a battlefield between your son's past and his present. Half a year ago, my son Eric showed up with flowers and guilt written all over his face. Mom, he said, can my ex-wife stay with you for a bit? She's broke, and our daughter needs a roof over her head. I said yes, of course. What mother would say no to her granddaughter? Lisa, his ex, moved in quietly. For weeks she was polite, tidy, grateful, but then the tears started. You don't know what he did to me, she'd sigh over tea, he left us for that young thing. I didn't defend him. Truth is, Eric always ran from problems. I figured this time he'd run again. Then, 3 months later, he showed up with that young thing. Her name was Katie. 30, pregnant, soft-spoken. He said her parents kicked them out and begged to stay just for a few weeks. I looked at Katie's swollen belly and knew I couldn't refuse. Imagine being forced to live under one roof with your son's ex-wife and his pregnant new wife. The first morning, I heard the kitchen war. Lisa moved a pickle jar, Katie moved it back. Shared fridge, one said. Shared but my shelf, the other snapped. It only escalated from there. Towels, dishes, the remote, even the damn air. I'd sit in my room, hands trembling, thinking, this is how people go crazy. Eric, meanwhile, worked late, translation, avoided the mess he created. I tried keeping the peace, but one evening something snapped. Lisa accused Katie of stealing her sugar. Katie burst into tears. I walked in and realized they were both children fighting for a man who wasn't worth either of them. That night, I made a decision. If they won't grow up on their own, I'll make them. The next morning, I told them I was selling the house. Calm, simple, no drama. You all have a month to move out, I said. Lisa went pale. Katie cried. Eric begged. Mom, you can't. Where will we go? I said, you'll figure it out. You're all adults. For the first time in years, I saw fear, real fear, in their eyes. Within days, everything changed. Lisa finally took a job at the local store. Eric started calling landlords. Katie found the strength to stand up for herself. The tension shifted to purpose. Boxes filled the hall. The arguing stopped. When the realtor came to assess the house, they watched in silence. Lisa asked, can I stay one more month? I said, that's your deadline. 2 weeks later, she moved out. Katie followed soon after. The house went quiet, beautifully, peacefully quiet. A few days later, I called the realtor and said, I changed my mind. I'm not selling. He was shocked, but my plan had worked. Sometimes love means pushing people out of the nest, even if they hate you for it. A month later, Eric visited. So that was your plan all along? He asked, half angry, half impressed. I said, call it tough love. He smiled. You're something else, Mom. Now, Lisa has her own apartment. Katie and Eric have their baby boy. And me, I have silence, the kind that hums like peace. If you've ever had to hurt someone just to help them, you'll understand me. I didn't lose my family that day. I saved them.